back. I'm playing it back now. All right, so right here, Holiday makes the pass to the corner, right? Well,
Like right there.
first of all, they should have communicated the switch. That should have been a quick switch instead of trying
Yeah,
to.
yeah. You shouldn't have tripped. You shouldn't have tripped.
CJ and Siakam just should have switched that screen. So right here, I mean, he's going into his shooting motion and he gives him a little shot fake, but Siakam doesn't know that he's going to pump fake. I mean, at what point is he going to foul? Show me.
I say right here when he's passing him, I would, as I'm passing him, I would have grabbed him. So you see how he's running past? He's overplaying right here. I would have grabbed him while I was overplaying. Here's the second thing, though.
After the first pump fake, after the first shot fake.
Yeah, after this first one, once he pulled it back and I realized he was pulling it, I would have tried to wrap him up. Now it could have been detrimental. Dude, come on, it could have been disastrous. He could have pulled through it, hit the shot, and it was a 4-point play. But at the end of the day, two things that I always say about last second shots, and you may disagree, the audience may disagree, but I think last second shots are easier. It's easier to make because people's defense is lax because they're afraid to foul. So even if you go back, you look at Christian Laettner's shot against Kentucky, the famous shot. Christian, man, they were doing matador defense because they didn't want to foul. That's always easy. Look, in my opinion, why didn't Siakam contest? Just, you know how long Siakam is. Why not just contest? Even if you don't foul, why not contest? You know what I'm saying? I think people so concerned with fouling that they don't play defense on last plays because you at Boston and maybe he was thinking, look, man, I don't want to run that risk. And then coaches, obviously coaches probably reinforced that before they came out the huddle. But
so do you have?
That's just my opinion. Maybe he couldn't have gotten out. So go ahead.
Do you have a problem with what LeBron James said?
No, but he has to be. I would love to hear his actual take. You know what I'm saying? Not just the 160 characters. I want to hear like what his real take is. Why he felt like in that situation. Why he and why it hasn't been done more often. I want to hear all of that. You know what I'm saying? For him to make that statement lends to the notion that it's not a popular. It's not popular. You follow what I'm saying? So he made that obvious to me that it's not a popular strategy, and I'm with him. I don't know why. In college, it's always been the strategy. Y'all would do it as a college coach. You would foul in a minute. It wouldn't even be no thought process to foul if y'all up 3.
The issue I would have would be every single time. Every single time.
That would be situational. Yes.
It would for me. It would definitely have to be situational. I was talking to my man Tyrus Thomas. Shout out to Thomas on Hoops Academy, and his response was, "Man, it depends on a few things: who got the ball, who's on D, and what ref is calling the game." Because that's super important. That one key thing is which ref is calling the game. So I think it's situational. I don't agree with every single time that you should foul when you're up 3.
That's a good point. I never thought about referee. That was good.
Yeah. You got to know who's calling the game because they may very well just call it a 4-point play, or I don't know. I just didn't think. I thought Siakam could have at least got a hand on the ball or got a high contest on it. Just him playing with his hands behind his back. He just gave Jaylen Brown a free shot at the hoop, man. A free look at the hoop.
Especially somebody that athletic, man. He gonna be able to get some kind of aerial separation. He's gonna be able to get up, and so once he raised over the top, it's a good chance. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's a good chance. I was shocked. Let me ask you this though: were you shocked that Indiana was in it?
No,
it was in the game.
No. I knew they were gonna come in playing well. It just came off of Game 7, and a gritty Game 7 win, and. I like the way how they came into the Garden and defended. You know what I mean? But no, I wasn't shocked. I knew they would play well. This been an underrated team the entire season, man. They've been averaging. They were top 5 in the league in points. They picked up Siakam mid-year. They're healthy. 6'7" point guard Halliburton who can shoot it and plays with composure and is really confident, man. I like the Indiana Pacers. I think this series is definitely going to go 7.
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this though, since we're talking about the Pacers and they in my opinion, upset the Knicks. I thought the Knicks had command of that series early.
Mm-hmm.
What's your thoughts on Tibbs in terms of running players in the ground, his historical reputation of running players into the ground? Do you think that really is something, or do you think it's just misfortune, or just it is what it is? What's your thoughts on that?
I don't know. You would have to ask guys who play for him. I've only heard positive things about Tibbs in the coaching community. I've never heard